Welcome back to RotoMoto. My name is Donnie, and I have a big announcement. We've been bought out. Well, it went something more like this.
Buy 'em out, boys.
This obviously means some changes to the content on the RotoMoto channel, so let me explain how it all went down and what it means for you. As some of you have already noticed, you've seen my face and heard my voice recently over on PulpMX and have no doubtedly seen my handiwork with the PulpMX thumbnails. I've been talking with Steve and Mark since last summer about working together, and this offseason I took an opportunity to get the PulpMX show Twitter more active, as well as clipping the live shows down to more digestible clips. That went well, and the guys asked me for a pitch to bring my fantasy expertise to the official channel, and we were able to work out a deal. For 2022, the fantasy videos will officially shift over to the PulpMX YouTube channel, as well as the fantasy cheat sheets on Twitter and Instagram. I will also be posting some scores and rider updates directly to the PulpMX fantasy social medias, but everything else will stay right here. I will continue to be posting rider news, injuries, drama videos like the AC and Justin Cooper injuries before anyone else right here on RotoMoto all season long. I will continue to use Instagram stories to post all of the riders that will be missing the race, as well as those coming back from injury on RotoMoto. And most importantly, I will continue to host the live post-race show right here on the RotoMoto YouTube immediately following select races, where I break down some of the fantasy stats as they become available, in addition to chatting directly with the viewers about the race, what happened, who did what, how it all went down, and most importantly, how it made you feel. Obviously, this will be a weird transitional period for me, depending on my workload between Roto, between Pulp, and my normal regular job. Things are subject to change, but signing with Pulp is my best shot at being able to make Moto content full-time for you. But let's be honest, the Pulp deal is not about the money. It is not a lot of money. In fact, it's barely more than I was able to secure on my own over here. But it is more consistent, and it is a better opportunity for future growth. Ad revenue from you watching my videos sucks, bringing in $10, maybe $15 per fantasy video last season. The only way I really made any money directly from making videos was via my sponsorship with Pirelli for the outdoor season, and ultimately being under the PulpMX umbrella means that it's going to be much easier to secure longer term, more lucrative deals in the future. I don't know what social media tells you about YouTube, about being a YouTuber, but it is simply not a viable career path on your own. In 2022, I had over 300,000 views to the channel, and I managed to scrape together just over $1,000 directly from the videos. Even with a sponsor, this made less in a year than most of you do in a month. The only real way I'm able to make any kind of living is from your support. Patreon is and will continue to be the #1 way to support me or any content creator whose content you enjoy. I've lowered the smallest tier to just $1 per week and having upped the rewards. Just for signing up, even at the lowest tier, you will be entered into a random giveaway for autograph or race-used memorabilia from your favorite riders. Typically, the only way to get something like this is by being the absolute best at fantasy or knowing somebody in the industry. But in this instance, all you have to do is sign up and stay active, and you can take home something really rad. If you take fantasy extra serious and are in the money leagues, I recommend subscribing for at least the insider tier. This gives you access to an exclusive podcast where I break down every single viable rider and give you a stat line and my first impression of each before I dig in deep with the research I put into the video, as well as the enhanced cheat sheets that is packed full of tons of information about each rider, including stats, averages, probabilities for heats, LCQs, main event starts, and finishes, all color-coded to make your picks worth more points than ever, and the most important perk, access to the paid RotoMoto Discord, where you have a group of helpful players all talking strategy, working through picks as the race day goes on. And if you are a real one, there is the $20 factory backer tier, which includes everything from the other 2 tiers, in addition to an exclusive RotoMoto factory backer t-shirt every single year. Discount codes for more merch options, as well as some look behind the scenes and a say in how I put together content in the future. More than anything, I just want to say thank you for watching any of the videos I put out over the last 2 years. I made my first video and published it to literally no one in particular. 2 years later, I'm able to pursue opportunities like this. Be sure to subscribe to PulpMX on YouTube for those fantasy videos. Click on all the links in the section below the video to keep up with me on Twitter and Instagram, as well as support on Patreon for that chance to win some rad memorabilia from your favorite riders. As always, thank you for watching RotoMoto. Keep it pinned to the weekend.